It is a search interface that is both intuitive and user-friendly, allowing one to easily navigate a site or database and find the information sought. As search interface design continues to improve, it is becoming easier for people to access the specific information they are seeking and combat information overload. In 2003, the International Federation of Library Associations published a set of guidelines for library catalog displays, which included guidelines on effective search interface design. Its findings included: first, make the screen display consistent. Second, provide self-facilities. Third, use graphic features in a meaningful way. Fourth, provide different interfaces to accommodate different user groups. Fifth, make clear to the user how the display was reached. Now, I'll talk about managerial solutions. Information literacy is the ability to discern between information that is relevant and accurate and that is not. People have to learn about the necessary techniques for filtering, organizing, and absorbing the desired information from the overload that they access. Information literacy is not one distinct thing. It is actually multi-literacies with much overlap. Media literacy, network literacy, computer literacy, traditional alphabetic literacy, library instruction, cultural literacy, visual literacy, and others. It has been argued that librarians are generally very skilled in obtaining information, but less inclined to pass judgment on it. That is, the evaluative role of the librarian has been neglected in past years. The role of the librarian, then, must change from that of information locator to include that of the information evaluator. Included in this is the instructional role of the librarian. The librarian should be willing to locate the best resources rather than all of the resources available. As well, the librarian should be willing to teach information seekers how to evaluate sources themselves, thereby aiding them in becoming information literate. The last solution I want to tell is time management. It is making effective one's time. It is often accomplished by making schedules and getting limits on the amount of the time spent on a task. Practical time management solutions. First, immediately erase irrelevant emails. Second, reduce time spent watching television. Third, reduce time spent responding to emails. Fourth, reduce the time spent surfing the website without a purpose. Fifth, deal with papers immediately. File them or throw them away. Sixth, visit the library and ask a librarian for help.
Well, as we don't want to overload you with excess information, now we will move on to our debate question. Thank you for your attention. So, we're in the information age and information is the king. Then we should get all the information that we can access to. But on the other hand, there's a thing called excess information. So, how do we solve this conflict? How do you choose the things you should get or not? What is your technique?